Kick her by the scratch or punch it. They jumping up. Look at her. Wait a minute.
First at 5, a mother sadly is dead and 3 other people wounded after a shooting in South Memphis. Memphis police saying a street fight among children ended with gunshots and everything was captured on camera. Good evening and thank you for joining us.
WREG's Kwamitra Wilburn spoke to witnesses who say this could have all been avoided.
It's an encounter that has left people in this South Memphis community heartbroken. Video shared with WREG shows a man shooting and killing a woman following a massive street fight. Court documents identify the victim as Tamara Plummer. Close friends say she died protecting her children. MPD says the shooting happened on Quinn Avenue Thursday evening. Angela Hinton says Plummer, whom she affectionately calls Tammy, is her godniece.
She was always happy when she come around me.
The video starts with Plummer, seen in green, talking to 2 men. The adults are surrounded by rowdy teenagers. A witness and close friend says the men walked to Plummer's home with their children in an attempt to fight Plummer's children. Suddenly, a teen lashes out at another and a brawl breaks out. We've blurred much of the video since it's believed majority of the people involved are minors. You can see Plummer armed with a gun and the men attempt to break up the fight. After several grueling seconds, the witness tells WREG Plummer raised her weapon intending to end the fight. However, before Plummer could shoot in the air, this man walks toward her and fatally shoots her.
She loved doing hair, but I ain't never known her being no violent person.
MPD identifies the man as Jayon Davis. In another video shared on social media, a woman can be seen shooting Davis as he walks away after shooting Plummer. Police say she's Plummer's daughter, 20-year-old Destiny Plummer. Another woman and a juvenile were also hit. Close friends say Plummer was a dedicated mother who did everything she could to protect her children.
Every time you look around, she doing everything for her kids, supporting, and I love the way she bring them up, the way she talk to them, communicating, and she stay focused on them all the time.
Destiny Plummer is charged with reckless endangerment, while Davis faces a first-degree murder charge. Reporting from South Memphis, Kwamitra Wilburn, WREG, News Channel 3.
Gurus, as a parent, how would you feel about jumping into a fight for your kids with a gun? If the gun wasn't present, do you think the mother of 5 would be dead?
Y'all parents first. I think I'm the only non-parent.
I personally am leaving the scene if I see a gun there. Kid is not gonna be there. We out. You know what I mean? I'm not trying to fight a gun. My kid.
But that's period. The whole thing. That's the whole thing, right? All right. If my child is in danger and they're in a situation where they're fighting and it's an unfair fight, still, and this was in Memphis, so it's a little different. Everybody got guns out there, so I can't really relate to that situation. But I would, and then, emotions, it's your child. So, there's certain other emotions that come out when it has to do with your own flesh and blood, your child, right? But still, at the end of the day, though, intellectually, if you are in your right state of mind, you know that if you bring a gun to a fist fight, it could turn into something else. Okay?
Why would you shoot? What you see this woman is shooting in the air. Why would you shoot this woman close range 3 times?
Because you don't know what she gonna do. No.
I don't think she had a gun either.
My child is here.
Why do you have a gun?
And you got a gun? I don't care where you're shooting. You letting a shot off? We're not doing that. We're not doing that. So I understand that mentality when it comes to your child and just your surroundings and protecting yourself, just human nature. Why are you even doing that? Call the police. Do
Yeah.
something else.
Absolutely. I think as a parent, if you see something like that going on, I mean, I'm not the type of individual that want to call the police, but if my child is
But
involved
if
in
you
that,
if you gonna bring a weapon out and you're gonna start firing it,
and yeah, if my child is involved in that, I'm calling the police.
Right.
people will feel threatened. People will feel threatened. Period. At the end of the day. And as a grown person, I don't care about that snitching police. No, I don't care about that. We're grown people. Our children are fighting. That street code, that needs to go out the window.
Why are those parents there watching their kids fight each other though? Like,
So
Because
ghetto.
that's the society we live in.
I was about to say
That's the
that's what
society
it
we
is.
live in. I'm not even gonna hold you. I'm not gonna hold you. I was that mother. I'm coming to the school. Anything happened, they knew Miss Perez. Oh, I almost fought teachers and everything in front of the principal. I did not care when it came to my child.
Well, you got to put pressure on
oh,
people.
like, don't get it twisted. When it comes to your kid, you're gonna do what you gotta do. But when it comes to your kid and your kid is in the present severe danger, there's a gun there, right? Your kid is there. That anything
I'm
can
pulling
happen.
up. I'm pulling up. I'm pulling up. I'm pulling up. Nah, but
If my kid was in a situation where they was fighting another kid and that kid's mother came out and started shooting,
I'm pulling up, and I'm gonna have gang with me. Everything. It's the block will get lit.
my mind may not even be thinking properly. Okay, if I have something on me and you're letting off. No, you're not harming none of this. You're not harming none of this. So it's just stuff like that. Like
Just to be devil's advocate about the situation, this woman,
I'm being a devil's advocate.
she saw it out of control, and she wasn't trying, from what the video looks like, she was not trying to shoot at anybody. She was just trying to fire in the air to stop the stuff.
I don't care. You don't know what's going to happen in that instant. You hear gunshots, period, and there's all this chaos going on. You don't know what's going to happen. You should not, no. Like, as an adult, you got to think twice about stuff like that. People, in a chaotic situation, you're letting off gunshots, you're making even more chaos.
Yeah, she shouldn't have brought that gun out there.
Because that would wild me up. But I would have had everybody pull up. You crazy? For my kid? But I'm going to jail.
See the way I see that, and I get your logic, Jay. I get your logic. I get it. I do. However, my thing is, more chaos is just gonna breed more chaos, and my kid is gonna be in the middle. So I mean, that stuff. So I'm out. My kid is out. My kid is not in the middle of this. Y'all go act like animals if you want to, but we out. And I'm from the street too. Don't get it wrong. But I'm 40-some years old. Allowed to go to house parties, like house party. My kid wouldn't even ask me because she already knew. She'd be like, and be like, "Oh, you're gonna go so and so's house party?" My daughter would be like, "I'm not even gonna ask," because she knew.
And that's
that
the same
stuff doesn't
thing.
happen out here. Like, too much crazy stuff happens, and I can't be there.
And that's what I told my daughter. She tried to, oh, I want to go to a hotel party. Hell no. Hell no.
It's not nice out here. It's not nice out here at all.
Very different. It's
not nice. Like, like, look, somebody ended up dying.
Yeah. Somebody died. Now she got 5 kids
Mama
with no
might
mama.
have thought that she was protecting her child by doing that, but you brought more chaos. You brought more anxiety and negativity to the situation, to the point where you shooting in the air, but somebody else feels threatened, and now you done got shot and you dead now.
But to bring it back to the beginning, nobody should have went to the other person's house because that's beef right there. You coming to my house, it's war. It's like you looking for something.
Right.
And
No, I get that.
You know,
I get that. And if my kid is dumb enough to be there, my kid don't have to get snatched up and get embarrassed and get the hell out of there. But the fact that all these parents are sitting around watching these kids fighting and all this other craziness, like, to me, it's like, yeah, I might have beef with you because you got a gun out and you had a gun out in front of my child. I'm still leaving, but we're gonna talk later. You and I are gonna have a conversation about that craziness.
Are we like sticking in the mentality though of like we said, we just talked about like calling the police, like that's a bad thing, right? That's a negative thing. We're gonna call the police. Like
it depends. And it also depends on the severity of the beef. What is the beef about? Could it even be talked out? Did it have to get to that point? You know what I'm saying? Did you have to bring 8 other kids? Like, you're immature for even doing that. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know how old they were, but as an adult, like a conscious adult, you wouldn't even put your child or yourself even in a predicament like that.
Exactly. But it kind of goes back to what you were saying, Jamie, about, people don't heal from their hurt, because that situation sound like think you and these children are friends. And you're like, oh, okay, I'm gonna come fight your battles with you, but you're supposed to be the adult. Like,
This definitely puts me in mind of, I think it was a year or two ago. I don't remember if we covered the story or not, but it was a young daughter that was fighting, or no, or the mom was fighting, and the daughter gave the mom the gun, and the mom shot somebody else, and now the daughter is in jail or something like that. No, matter of fact, the mom gave the daughter the gun, the daughter killed the other lady, and then they're in jail now. Why would you give your child a gun?
Looking at like situations like that, whenever you have people who are holding guns, everybody is not stable, and when you bring a gun somewhere, some people, especially in those right to carry states, people don't necessarily look at things the way you're shooting in the air trying to stop it, but this individual who's already had multiple incidents is now, so now he also he's caught up with the law and they're charging him in that situation.
Yeah, he killed the lady.
Because you think that you're like stopping something, or you're being the bigger threat now, like, everybody get out of here, like this is over. And now an actual bigger threat feels threatened by.
Yeah, because you shooting, that's like you trying to shoot me next. You know what I mean? Like, those are warning shots to me. Because a gun should have never even been pulled out, because that's not like, oh, I'm punching in the face. That's like, I'm gonna shoot you to kill you, right? Because you're not gonna shoot somebody in the foot. You're gonna try to like shoot them in the chest or something. Like, yeah, that's crazy. That's
At the end of the day, like, people like really need to like start realizing that the street way
is not really the best way.
Pipeline to the jail and cemetery.
Exactly. Right.
We dying out here. Like, it's getting old.